1990s. My son Jayden Krauser.
Is it 98? No.
It was before 98. But he was in the 90s. Look at my handsome son. 17 years old, baby. In the gym. We about to get some shots. Up. We just gonna chill, get some shots. Up.
On. It's always love, y'all. Today, on this episode of Respect My Journey, I want to show love to my son, my man, big man, my man, Jayden Krauser. Jayden Isaiah Krauser. I love you so much, man. It's my home team. It's my big man. It's everything, man. And I'm so proud of you. So proud of you for doing well in school, man. I'm so proud of you for getting the honor roll and continuously showing us and proving to us, man, you are academically ready. You are ready. A very smart and talented young person. You've retained so much knowledge. It's like amazing to sit there and listen to you talk about anything from Yu-Gi-Oh to chefing, to learning. My son is always he's learning Japanese. Excuse me, get a little choked up. But I know my son is learning Japanese and he learned Japanese already, so it's amazing. He wants to be a chef, like I said, and he also wants to go to trade school. And he's graduating this year, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody in the world is graduating this year from high school. 17 years old right now, 6'2", and 6'1" and change. He's almost 6'2". And it's an amazing blessing to have a great kid like him, a great person, because he's not a kid. He's a young fella growing. He's a young prince growing to be a young king. And I'm super happy that he's my son. And just being a father and knowing I have to be there for him, and knowing I am supposed to teach him the right things about fatherhood, teach him the right things about being a man, teach him the right things about being a male, in the way he's supposed to carry yourself, and keeping your character, morals, integrity, and being a leader, and speaking up, not following anybody else's bad decisions, realizing what happened in other people's lives, and take a good lesson from what you've seen, whether it be negative or positive. Take the good lesson from seeing somebody make a bad decision, learning from a bad decision, and just seeing my son fight, man, and grow, and just really challenge himself and really compete against himself to be a better person, and to go ahead and strive every day, just not to, just take the easy way out and cheat and do anything else but work hard, be honest about your work, show the work, put in the work. And he's seeing that when you do the right things and you put in that work and you do the right things, you sacrifice from being out there in the street where there's nothing that shaky stuff out there in the street. And my son Jayden Krauser, man, he's out there minding his business. He's a great kid. I always teach him about having your manners and respect. And he's using his manners, he's giving people respect as long as he's getting it back as he's taught. And he's being a good person. He's helping people, he's helping kids, he's helping elderly people. He's doing a lot, man. And it's amazing to see myself and him, all of the great good qualities, man, and my son. And that's all I wanted to inject in him, install in him. I just wanted always for him to have a great life. And he wants to be, he wants to go to a trade school. So anybody out there in Virginia, man, around Virginia Beach or anywhere in Virginia, a trade school, if he's a very great kid, man. In school, a university, a trade school, they would be lucky to have him, and it would be a great experience for all parties involved. And it's amazing just to even know that he's growing up from watching Happy Feet and doing the dances, at the bus stop, to me walking into school, us running to school, and it's been like a super blessing, like it's been so awesome, and I can't, words couldn't even explain how proud I am of him. He has a job now, he's working, and he's earning his money. But at the same time, I would love for him to be able to work on his craft and work on what he enjoys. And I really can't even express, man, how proud I am of him every time. I miss him every day. I miss him. I think about him so much every day, man. I know you people know what I'm talking about out there. When you're not around your kids and you miss them and you can like smell them, you can hear them sometimes or her. You think about them constantly, even if you just left for a little while. And then sometimes when they're not, when they're not around you, it's pretty rough. People don't know what you think about upstairs, but sometimes, a lot of times, you think about your kids, or your kid or your child. And those kids, that child is dependent on us as parents, us as fathers, to do the right thing and be there for them. Just ask them questions, spend time with them, let them know that you really have their back. Don't sit there and waste time calling them the N-word, talking to them like they're crazy adults or like they're somebody out there in the street. See, if you treat your kids right, your kids are going to treat you right later on in life when you get older. And oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get older. You know what I mean? Appreciate and value your kids, man, or your child. Listen to what they have to say. Let them express themselves to in a certain state, being respectful. Let them have a chance to grow. Don't hate on your kids, people. Ladies and gentlemen, do not hate on your kids. They didn't ask to be brought into this world, but they did ask to be loved. They demand to be loved. They deserve to be loved. You owe your child. Your child doesn't owe you. Remember that. You owe your child. You brought them in this world. Your child doesn't owe you. They don't owe you anything. So don't try to have them go out there and believing that they need to sell drugs. They need to be the man or the woman of the house now, and they got to take on 95 million responsibilities. Because as young fellas, and I'm talking about young males, we get mentally trained to be a robot, constantly feeling like we have to protect this, we have to do this, instead of living life and growing and having somebody protect us. We're always being put out there in the crossfires early. And a lot of the females out here, they don't get a chance, they don't know what it's like to be a male. So they don't care really about throwing their child out there to the people who don't really care about them. So every second I spend away from my son, I hurt. And I miss him every single second of the day. Because I don't know what he's doing, if he's safe or is he 100% comfortable. I don't know if he's able to speak up the way he wants to. Is he being treated right? Is he being appreciated? I don't know that. And I have feelings, but this is what it is. When you're away from your child, remember this, ladies and gentlemen. Do the best you can in life so your child doesn't have to suffer because of your mistakes. Do the best you can in life so your child doesn't have to suffer from your mistakes. You have haters. You have people that don't like you. These people might have ties to certain jobs, certain opportunities that you can get. Might as well leave those people alone. You might as well leave those people alone. Don't feed into the negative energy. Because that negative energy needs to be entertained. That negative energy always has to be entertained for it to make any type of impact in your life. Love, appreciate your kids, value your child, and just really, really, really spend the time loving them and understanding them.